Now, imagine a world where your favorite anime characters from a very big and wide range of different series can face off. Like, imagine them fighting each other in one of the most stylish, fast-paced, and surprisingly beginner-friendly card games out there. I'm talking about Weiss Schwarz. I'm talking about the card game from Bushiroad, their longest running trading card game. And honestly, it's one of the best TCG experiences that you can have in this world and like in the TCG world. Let me go and dive in and quickly talk about everything that you would need to know about what Weiss Schwarz is, how beginner friendly it is, and why and how long I've been dealing with it. So for those who do not know what Weiss Schwarz is, it's a two-player trading card game that is from Bushiroad, where you build decks themed around entirely on your favorite anime, manga, and video game. And the name actually just straight up translates to white and black in German, the two sides of the game. You have certain animes that are over on the black side, you have certain animes over there on the white side, or the white side, so you have Weiss Schwarz. Pretty simple. So what brings people into it? What brought me into it? Well, the fact that I can go against a different anime, I can play my favorite anime. For example, for the longest time, I was a Love Live main, so I would build decks based around the show Love Live, as well as SIF, which is the School Idol Festival phone game, as well as Arcade Machine and a bunch of other different things, but we're not here to talk about that. I can build decks from Love Live, I can build decks from Persona 4, Persona 5, I can build stuff from Attack on Titan, Sword Art Online. There's just a huge wide variety of different games, anime, and manga that are brought into this game, and you can just play it. The game itself will probably take 20 to 30 minutes if you do it really fast. When you're just playing with your friends, it can take an hour or so. It's just a chill, laid-back game. And it's very simple. You got to get your opponent to level 4, which, you know, if you break down the game mechanics, they're very simple. And then, you know, there's different mechanics that keep things interesting. But what I really like about this game is the luck factor that Yu-Gi-Oh! Doesn't offer. In Yu-Gi-Oh! It's basically coin flip who won heads or tails, that's who wins the match. Magic, while yes, it's fun, it's simple, but it's also very expensive. It can like be very crazy or very cheap. But when it comes to Weiss, I love the fact that you can basically take a trial deck, and this happened way early on, and I'm pretty sure people still do it. Heck, I'm doing this in January, actually the time this video is coming out. I'm taking a learn to play deck to go to regionals, and I can do pretty well. I have beaten hundreds of dollars put into a deck with my $5 to $10 Milky Holmes deck. That's what I really like about this game. It's a mechanic that, while yes, there is skill involved, luck is also a factor, and it keeps everyone on edge, and you just never know what's going to come around the corner. So, as I mentioned before, Weiss Schwarz is Bushiroad's longest card game. It came back out, and it came out, what, 2008? Something along those lines. It's been 15 years ongoing. It's well past 15 years. I think it's about, what, 17 years now or so. I really started back in 2016, 2015. That's where I actually came into this game. But over the years, like I've said before, they've had major things such as Fate Stay Night, Haruhi Suzumiya, even to modern stuff like right now. I'm talking about like Chainsaw Man. They had Hololive before they did their own card game. They have Overlord. A lot of cool things that are coming out right now. They have Dawn to Dawn that just came out not too long ago as well. So, like I said, I started back in 2015, 2016. I started as Love Live, like a Love Live main user. That was what my set was, and I still have even to this day. I went into teams and I took a Love Live deck because they had a new season or a new set come out, because, you know, Bushiroad owns it and they're going to keep milking it, and that's just how it is. I mean, you got to make money. It's a great set. I don't blame them. So why am I talking about Weiss Schwarz? Well, as I said before, Bushiroad has this game out, and guess what? Yeah, that's right. I'm a content creator now. But I really just want to bring awareness to Weiss Schwarz because it's such a fun card game. There are matches of one, so it's kind of short, where it's not as short as something like Card Fight or Yu-Gi-Oh! Because Yu-Gi-Oh! You can just pay to win, essentially, whoever goes first. Like I said before, I really don't like Yu-Gi-Oh! If you do, more props to you. I liked it back in the day, and, you know, synchros and stuff, that was when I really liked it, and it was fun. Now it's just whoever pays to win and gets that coin flip. But when we talk about stuff nowadays, Weiss Schwarz is kind of easy, especially if you've been playing TCGs for a while. It's super easy to pick up, and I would just love to play and see more decks out there and see more people play and get into the tournament scene, because the tournament scene is fun. There are genuinely good people out there, as well as making content in this like space, that are working hard to build up this community, make it a game that people really love, and showing their deck ideas, sharing it with people, doing budget builds, doing daily news stuff or weekly news things. It's very nice. And then affordability, I mean, basically you just have to buy a trial deck and then you're good to go, and you can go ahead and beat someone who has like $50 to $100 into the deck. It's happened to me plenty of times. It's happened to my friends plenty of times. So I love that point of you are already good to go right out of the box, as well as you can find trial decks for every single set that comes out. So if you find something, you know, more modern that's coming out, you can, like the Tales of Symphonia series that was just announced at the time of this recording, you can get a trial deck for that. Bam, done. You already have your deck, you're good to go. And it's a very simple core structure to the game. You have your stage where you put your characters, you attack, you do some extra things with the effects of the characters. That's it. It's rinse and repeat the whole game. Nothing too crazy. While yes, there is stuff that, you know, different triggers and like the climax effects and getting timings down. Yeah, it takes a little bit to get used to when you have to work towards it. But it's simple. It's not complicated like Yu-Gi-Oh! Or complicated like MTG can get. And the thing is, it's all self-contained in the sets. While there are some cases where you can combine stuff, kind of like the Persona series, you can combine 3, 4, and 5 together. Then the Love Live set, you can combine all of Muse, all those sets. Then you can combine all the ones where Aquarius came out. And then you can put Sif into those sets, but you can't vice versa kind of thing. So it's interesting. There are rules that engage and act with older sets, but there's no rotation of sets. Everything is still viable. I can take something from the very beginning, the early Fate Zero set, and still go play it in modern tournaments. There are some ban lists, there are erratas. It happens with every game. So, you know, there are little things that are imperfect, but it's part of the charm, you know? And they work quickly to make the erratas well known, and they offer, especially in person at tournaments, exchanges to get these things taken care of. And if it's a bigger problem, which only happened once when the Bunny set came out, or Bunny Girl Senpai set came out, you can mail it in. They're very good about it. Bushiroad is on top of it, and they work towards it. So why do people still play? I get that question a lot. Why do you still play? It's been what, 10 years since you've been playing? Why are you still going? Well, it's really fun. The deck building is one of the cool things that you can do. It's always something different. You can make many different varieties in each set. There's basically, you can choose a waifu in each set if you really want and build stuff around it. There's even waifu formats that people do for tournaments at locals, or even when you take to regionals, they do waifu like themes. Because I've seen a lot of people set up their whole like get together and their whole sets, and just it's a cool experience. It's very fun, and it's just a really cool card game to get into. A lot of the cards are dirt cheap too. Especially if the sets are older or like not meta, they really drop down in price and become very affordable, which I really like because I don't like paying a lot of money for things. So it's very nice, and there's just sets that I just continuously build on and play, and you can keep doing the same thing. It's really nice. That's what makes it special to me. It's very personalized for you because that's how you can do it. You can make it personalized. Don't even get me started on the collectability stuff, because you get SPs that are signed by the voice actors. You get those stamp stuff. You get a lot of variety of different things. And they do a lot of tournaments and a lot of cool things when it comes to regionals. And I really like Weiss Schwarz, and I really do think that you should play it. This is literally just me rambling about what Weiss Schwarz is, why you should do it. I have loads of fun. I play every other Sunday or almost every Sunday with people in my community. We sit back, have a good time, swap stories, just catch up. I don't really see that with the Yu-Gi-Oh community here, at least locally. Maybe it's different in other places, but here it's not the same. The Weiss Schwarz community and the Bushiroad community that we have here and have had in the past is something very different that has been built upon this company, and it's been very nice. And don't get me wrong, I didn't start with Weiss Schwarz. I started with another Bushiroad product called Card Fight Vanguard, which is another game that is still going, and I still have that deck that I casually play and just do things. I really think you should look into Weiss Schwarz. If you click this on trying to figure out what it is, this is just a dude rambling about what it is, why he has fun with it, and why you should look into it. So please just look it up. There's plenty of other YouTubers out there that talk about it. Off the top of my head, Casually Weiss Schwarz is a very good one, where he breaks down different news, he breaks down different sets, he talks about what's going on in the Weiss Schwarz world, as well as Blau and Rose and other things that are offshoots of Weiss Schwarz. Definitely a good one to do. Base Damage brings up deck profiles, talks about tourney reports and budget builds and stuff of that nature. That's another one you can go look at. Like I said, there's plenty of content creators out there. Another one, Weiss and Chill. He did a bunch of stuff. He's, doing stuff with HoloLive now too, but he's another one you can go look back at his content and see and get ideas. You can learn things from his videos. So if you want to go check something out, go do it. I appreciate you all. Thank you for sitting here and listening to me rant for God knows how long, maybe 10 minutes, 11 minutes, I don't know. But hey, it's a good game. I recommend you pick it up. It's pretty easy to build stuff. Check it out.